Good morning, happy morning to everyone. I'm so excited. I have made some new juice, and on the prayer line this morning, we talked about healthy living. That's right, healthy living. So a lot of them shared their ideas on turning around a lifestyle of becoming more healthier. Some gave up meats, some gave up sweets, and some gave up sugar. So listening to their testimony this morning, I was so excited because the more that they shared, the more that I wanted to learn to do this. So what happened to me, I didn't have no choice. When I went to the doctor, my A1C numbers were so high, it was like 9 something. And, I shared my testimony and told my testimony and everything on the prayer line. And I say, I thank God for y'all, because the more I listened to you guys, I knew that I had to make a drastic change in my life. I say, especially when the doctor come and talk to you and say, hey, we got to do something, because the levels kept going up instead of down. I was already 9 something, but my glucose levels was 200 and 300. That's enough to, go into a diabetic coma. That's enough to hospitalize you. But I had to be on several insulins and medication, and I do not like metformin, but I had to get on it for a little while. But I learned that I quickly voiced my opinion about that, and I say it has to be something else that I can get on besides that, because I heard a lot of horrible things about it, and that it just wasn't good for you. So my doctor switched, but I was still injecting myself every single day. Then I had to inject myself once a week. Another pain. All of those injections and reading up on the side effects of this stuff, and then worried about if I would get my toes amputated on my arm. I didn't want none of that. So I began to trust the Lord. I said, Lord, I know that I'm already healed. I just have to walk in your divine favor, and I have to be obedient and resist the things that I love. I love fried chicken. I love cookies. I love potato chips. I love sodas, And I say, Lord, take all that away from me. So he did it. But when temptation came, here I go again. Oh, Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you, God, for healing my body. I thank you for delivering me from food itself, junk food. I just thank you for the deliverance. I had to change my mindset as well. So, went to the ER yesterday, because on my right side has been paining. This weather has been crazy in Texas, and I'm like, oh my God, normally arthritis will hit and leave, and I said, well, maybe because I'm doing this juice fast, and I say, maybe that's part of the side effects, maybe I have to go through this to get all the toxin out of my body. I say, I'm not sure, but last week, that's what I was thinking. And so finally, yesterday I went to the ER. That's how bad it was. And a friend of mine said, you must have been hurting so bad, because you normally don't go to the ER. And I say, you are right. I said, it got to a point where I barely could walk. I was walking like an old lady. So went to the ER, and it was arthritis, like I thought. Because of the weather, And so now that it's warming up, I should be pretty good. But I'm gonna keep on detoxing my body and putting the juices in, and I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it going. So I hope that I inspired someone, encourage someone. Whatever you're going through in your body, do not give up, but begin to put the good things in your body and take all the bad things out. Just remember to live. When you live and eat right, you're living right. You're living right. You're getting closer and closer to your destination when it comes to being totally healed, totally healthy. And I believe that this morning, that someone is listening to this already healed or getting ready to be healed. Eat your fruits and your vegetables. You can juice them or you can eat them raw. People think that when they eat vegetables, they have to be cooked. You don't have to cook your vegetables all the time, because all of the nutritional whatever they have in there, you lose half of that when you start cooking it with heat. Okay? So now I'm learning how to juice my vegetables. Okay, I got some this morning. Right here, I put in this cup. And I'm learning how to juice my vegetables. And you can mix up your vegetables and your fruits together. But I prefer eating my fruits plain. Okay? But that's a choice or preference that you have. But I just want to share that this morning. And y'all have a great day. And I'll see you later. Make sure you share this. This is not only for you. This is for everyone that has a desire to change their life. Live life. A life will live you. By Vicki Johnson. All right. Bye-bye.